Time for your ABC 36 Storm Team forecast.
Another hot and humid day here in central and eastern Kentucky. Not much fun to be out and about for any length of time, especially in that direct sunlight. But we're going to begin to back things down a little bit mid-week, but more so toward the upcoming weekend. Now, as this weak front arrives tomorrow, a few stray storms could pop up. We kind of mentioned that yesterday. The second frontal boundary on Friday, that's really going to usher in some very pleasant air. And this weekend looks awesome for August. Sunshine, comfortable temperatures, and low humidity levels, which this time of the year is a rarity. A few scattered clouds earlier, but lots of sunshine, and those clouds beginning to go away. Organized severe weather through parts of eastern Ohio, a lot of Pennsylvania, and running over toward New York City. High-level debris clouds associated with Debby to our southeast. Checking out Mount Sterling, Montgomery County, we're right at 90 there in front of the Montgomery County Courthouse. Again, it feels like it's been up, but nothing off the charts. Casey County, basically full sun there, and 88 at the Kentucky Mesonet. Temperatures into the low 90s across the board. 90 Frankfort, 91 Lexington, Danville, and Somerset at 91, 93 in Mount Vernon. Dew points up, nothing crazy, although we've got a few low 70s here and there, and that puts the feel like right at 100 here in Lexington as well as Bardstown and Lebanon. Thought today we may sneak up 102, 3, 4 potentially, but we managed to kind of hold that off, which is a good thing. You see the spin associated with Debby hanging off the east coast of Georgia and South Carolina. Little wave of energy now north of this boundary. That's where the severe weather is lined up. Again, from Ohio to New York City. This trailing cold front, it moves in tomorrow. This evening, just like last evening, warm, muggy, and dry. Overnight, we'll see maybe a little patchy fog, low 70s to start. Now watch tomorrow afternoon. A few little specks of green here and there, especially here in the bluegrass. So we may see a pop-up shower or storm with the warmth of the afternoon. Looking at Debby, the latest 5 o'clock. Again, max winds not an issue. The center is about 30 miles to the east of Savannah, so it's getting back out into the Atlantic. It's barely moving at all. Any little positive thing we can pull out is good, and that's the fact that up and down the South Carolina and Georgia coast, it's pretty dry. They've already seen a tremendous amount of rain. It's interior sections here, and you see all the ongoing flash flood warnings with the blinking green polygons there. It's going to run back out into the Atlantic and actually kind of hook the corner relatively quickly and then really begin to accelerate northward, getting into Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. By Sunday afternoon, it'll be all the way up into eastern Canada, what's left of it. So the hope is, even though we got a pretty good area here into eastern South Carolina, southern North Carolina, looking at 10+ inches, that the overall trend is trying to kind of move it along a little more quickly than how it looked a couple of days ago. That obviously would be a positive. Low end chance tomorrow. Otherwise, we are looking high and dry. The boundary tomorrow doesn't have much of an effect on Debby, but it will with the front that moves through on Friday. We go from 91, yeah, it'll be hot on Thursday, down to 87 on Friday. But here's where it gets interesting. Check out the weekend. Comfy for the muggy cast, and we have not seen that in a while. And then taking a look at temperatures, upper 80s on Friday. That's where we should be for this time of the year. And then the pleasant air really rushes in Saturday and Sunday. Yes, low 80s entirely possible for afternoon highs, and that goes along with the lower humidity levels. Very pleasant early mornings, upper 50s. That doesn't happen often in August, and then we will slowly climb the ladder. So feeling really good, or it should at least, heading into the upcoming weekend. More muggy, mostly clear tonight, 71 the overnight low for Wednesday. Mostly sunny, upper 80s. Few spots could touch 90, a stray afternoon storm possible, and then after that we'll bounce up and then we'll head back the other direction. But definitely focus on Saturday and Sunday. Low 80s and low humidity, just ideal for August especially. And then we do begin to moderate temperatures a little bit, but we will be right around average for this time of the year. This time next week, throwing in an isolated storm with afternoon highs into the mid 80s.